All right, guys, we're back with another Edison Format Finals at Epic Cards and Games. We got Los on the left playing Quick Draw and Nate on the right playing Instant Fusion Zombies. So looks like Nate won the roll, opens Monster in the back row, and Los sets one and sets one Monster and two back row. So Los is going for like God knows what number he's at on wins. He's won a bunch on the channel, especially lately. He's on a hot streak. Nate's going for first win. Fortunately, he's going to have to go through Los, and Los opened Sangan into Caius and got rid of a turtle. So that's really bad for Nate. What could be worse? I don't know. Maybe that's a goblin. I don't think he was set double turtle. Yeah, so he hits the goblin. Let's see. What's he going to get off the goblin? So he grabs Plague, or what's he going to get? Grabs Mizuki. Okay. Yeah, but Los is in a good spot. He's got Caius, two back row. Nate's going to have to deal with all this. I wonder if Los would have Caius the goblin, would he have attacked the turtle? Maybe, because I don't think Nate would set double goblin. Okay, so he MSTs, hits torrential. That's a really good hit, depending on what Los' other back row is. So what do I think Los' other back row is? What would Los set first turn? So you choose the back. I guess we won't find out. We actually might not find out. Oh, no, I think we will, because Los' hand, I think, is all monsters and spells. So he books live the Sangan, gets goblins, probably going to summon Plague, or Gale. Okay, I was expecting Plague, because we know he searched Plague, right? Oh, no, he searched Mizuki, so we don't know if he has Plague. So he has the Caius, attacks for Goblin Mills. Okay, so yeah, Deep Prison, Torrential, that's what I assumed he set. First turn. Okay, summon Psychic Life. I think you banish it to gain 1200. It's not a card that a lot of decks summon. But Nate searches Zombie Master, so he's still got the Mizuki in his grave. Good news is Nate doesn't have to worry about that Deep Prison anymore, since he milled it off the top with Goblin Zombie. So Los Lone Fires. Probably has to grab Titania here to attack over that monster. Let's see if Nate can deal with it. Los has Quick Draw again, because I saw him do this last time. Oh, yeah, he does have it. So with Quick Draw Dandy, man. This is an overwhelming field. I think some decks just can't deal with this. Like, this is just very intimidating. Like, Titanio, a token, and a recurring Drill Warrior. And Los decides to banish the Drill Warrior by discarding Hamster. Maybe he doesn't want to walk into Mirror Force. Oh, Trag, a really weak Trag. And Los has Avarice too. My God, Los has been drawn insane with this deck. The 2 times or 3 times I've seen him on camera, he's making this deck look really good. I actually played it before, but I couldn't draw. Like, I would draw Quick Draw without Dandy. But I think the thing about Quick Draw, I think it gets overwhelmed by like Black Wings and Frogs and Bayou Turbo, I think, as well. I think that's one of the weaknesses with this deck. I think it's more so the meta. But it gets grindy decks like Zombies and Hero Beat and any of those type of decks. Quick Draw has a really good time. I mean, it won the first Edison for a reason. It wasn't an accident that it won. That's just my opinion. There's no way. And it wasn't just like Jeff Jones wasn't the only... he's a great player, but those other people who made top 4 and top 8 at the original Edison with Quick Draw. So it's like a deck, if you play it at a tournament, people think you shouldn't just go in there, oh, this deck's the buy. No, it's not. You better be prepared for it. Okay, so let's see what does Nate have plays. He's got 2 cards in hand. He's actually up on cards, but the Trag is like not really doing much. Oh no, but Los is getting back to Drill Warrior. So right now it looks like Nate's ahead, but next turn Los is going to draw to 3 cards. Add 1, so he's going to have 4 cards in hand and a Drill Warrior. So yeah, even though it looks like right now that Nate's in a good spot, but he's really not. Los can grab back the Caius. Unless, did he put it back? What's in his grave? Let's. Oh, I can't see. He's fanned it. Plus the duel sped up, so I can't really see what's in his graveyard. Okay, so Nate might have plays. So here he goes. Teleport. Okay, so Lowe's has a Gores in there. A Dandy he could grab back. So I guess he copied 3, so that's how he outs the Titanium. But now here comes Drill Warrior. He's got Dandy, Gores, Raikou, Titanium, so he chooses to grab back Dandy. Oh man, Lowe's just this quick draw. Quick draw Dandy again. So now he's got a lot of plays. I don't even know, because like some of the synchros, I don't even know what do you make here. Do you make... He's reading the... I forgot the name of that one. He can make Nitro Warrior. He can make the 7 that banishes Catastrophe, but Catastrophe I think is going to come back. So he decides to just summon double Drill Warrior. And probably just going to poke him for 24. Yeah. And just beat him that way. Yeah, banish, discard Raikou, and quick draw. I wonder how many quick draws Lowe's plays. I wonder if he plays 2 or 3. Okay, so Nate now is like, attack your tokens, and he's got 2 back row. No, he's got 1 back row. And Lowe's brings back double Drill Warrior. I think he's got like 2 Raikous in hand and another card. Affect the Drill Warrior, get 2 tokens. Attacks for 6. Discards Lone Fire. Probably has, I think he's, both his Dandies and Titanium are gone, so he doesn't need Lone Fire. So Nate's at 46 to 68. I wonder if Nate can get out of this. Mind Control the Raikou, pop a token. Mills Heavy, Call, and I think Tomato. So you got Mizuki. Nate might be able to pull this out somehow. Because, okay, Sangan. Oh, but he doesn't have a tuner. So he attacks him for 46. Brings back Double Drill. Adds Dandy and what else? So quick draw. Oh, but the issue is Lowe's field is clogged because of the Raikou. If not, I think he could just maybe beat him this turn, but we don't know what Nate's back row is. Okay, let's see what Lowe's does. I don't know his hand, so I really don't know. Do you just poke him with the Drill Warriors? You can tell he's playing it safe. Doesn't want to lose 1 Drill Warrior, so maybe he'll just hit him for 12. Okay, Tribute Summon Quick Draw. Yeah, this is a deck. Quick Draw is a deck that I need to practice more against myself, because the other day I played against Lowe's, and no one's been playing Quick Draw at my locals forever. And he tribute set a monster, and I was thinking, what the heck did he tribute set? And I just, Quick Draw never crossed my mind. I'm so used to playing against Amaryllis, not Quick Draw. Okay, so he banishes the Catastor, then hits him, and Nate searches Plague, and now he's at 900 tokens. So yeah, Nate has to do something, or he's gonna lose to Drill Warrior next turn. To just a direct attack from Drill Warrior. This is how this deck wins. They just recur the tokens and beat you with Drill Warrior. So Mizuki for Zombie Master. How can they get out of that? I don't think he can. He needs like a Dark Arm. That's like the only way. If it's live, and I don't know his graveyard, so maybe he has. I mean, he kept drawing Dark Arm against me, so let's see against Lowe's. So now Plague. So yeah, there's no Dark Arm. Maybe Return. Yeah, Return's another card he could have. Let's see. That's like the only way he wins. So he goes for Brio. Searches. I mean, he already used Plague and Mizuki, so So he just scoops. I don't think he has any more targets. Yeah, I didn't think there was any way. He needed a return or dark arm. So Los just played really well there just to get him in range to kill him with Drill Warrior. So here we go. Game 2. Nate, again, sets a monster, set to back row. Ooh, I like the side decked Aaron. I've been telling people to side Aaron against certain matchups. Okay, but unfortunately, Los got skill drained. Is skill drained good and like sided in zombies? I don't know. I heard some people cite it in Black Wings. If you cite in Black Wings, you can synchro with Vayu. That's one good thing about it, I guess. What, did he brain control the plague? Oh, yeah, he did. So he brains the plague. He's probably just going to drop a big monster, right? Iron Chain? I guess he doesn't want to waste his Goyo. Okay, prison. Yeah, maybe he doesn't want to waste his Goyo. That's like the only thing that makes sense. So 72, 7,000. Flip summon Mizuki. Los. Oh, he drops Battle Fader. I don't know what happened. I thought it was Nate's turn. So I guess Los just drops Battle. Okay, and then he passes. All right, so here comes the Caius, Spanish Mizuki. Oh, no, skill drain's up. So he's just attacking the Mizuki. Sorry, I forgot about skill drain. So Battle Fader. Can Nate, with skill drain up, deal with a 2400 Caius? I mean, can he make Revive King? Revive King outs it. Okay, so this is already not looking good for Los. Instant Fusion, normal summon Krebons. So he makes the Goyo. And then Los mirror forces the Goyo. And now Nate sets. Okay. Los. Ooh, he drew Titanial. And then he mirror forces the Caius. So we know he's got Raikou, Titanial. So that skill drain might win Nate the game if Los keeps drawing Raikous and stuff. Ooh, and he hit the hamster. He hit the hamster. Wait, 3 hamsters? Oh, God. I noticed Vayu players are starting to play more hamsters. I think the guy who won the RBET last weekend was running 2, so that might start getting popular. Which I think if people start playing more hamsters, that makes frogs better. Especially when frogs go first. Oh, Nate drops Dark Arm, but at least skill drains up. But Los has no cards anyway, so he just drops a Dark Arm. And now Los has to deal with the Dark Arm and skill drain, which we'll see if he can. Oh, heavy. What does Los have? Oh, this might just be game. He's got darks in there. What can Los do? Wonder what he's thinking. DD Crow. He's thinking about Solemning. He might Solemn the heavy. Oh, I wonder what he's thinking about. Oh, okay, yeah, Solemning the heavy. But then, okay, so Nate doesn't have a monster. Okay, so now Los is just stalling with Dandy. I guess he could draw, maybe. I mean, Los's hand is bad. Okay, so there's the Crow. All right. How can Los get out of this? Charge mills 2 debris. Is there a synchro he can make? Okay, Tribute Summon Titanium. Okay, I forgot that's an out. And Nate Solemns, and then that's game. So, all right, game 3. Nate versus Los. Will Nate get his first win on the channel? I know Nate watches, man. Let's see. Los starts off Lone Fire for Titanium. One thing I've talked to people about Titanium and Quick Draw, and they're always complaining. I always draw the Titanium, and I'm like, no, you don't. You just notice it every time you draw it. Versus there's a bunch of games when you don't draw it and you never notice it. It's kind of like, I think people, when you draw the one of, it's just ridiculous. Anyway, Nate summons Dark End, and then he negates the Dark End. Yeah, that targets. That's actually pretty good for Los. Like, he wasted 2 cards to deal with your Titanial. And he gave up 1,000 life points. So Los heavies a Wing Blast. Set. I wonder why he heavy to set a monster in a back row. That's interesting. Okay, so he brings back the Reaper of the Nightmare and chooses to attack directly. Does Los have anything to stop this? He's thinking about it. Does he have D-Prison? I wonder what he's thinking about. A lot of interesting things this game, like Los heavying and... So he hits the Caius. Ooh, good hit. Normal summon. Does he go for Black Rose? Okay, so he told him to stop. Okay, that's good. Sometimes people play too fast. So I think he's going to go for Black Rose. Yeah. Hits Hamster and Wing Blast. Maybe that's why he heavied, because he wanted to make sure his Hamster goes through. I like Nate going for that. That was a nice play by Nate. Hitting him directly and then going for the Black Rose. Oh, prison the mole? No, man. You didn't have to prison that. Ooh, I don't know, man. I don't know. Why prison the mole? You could have taken some hits there. Maybe Los summons the Sangan next turn and you could prison the Sangan. Okay, so MST's Mirror Force. Because now, let's say you deal with the Sangan, right? Okay, look. He drops Trag. I don't like Trag. I'm not a fan. I'm only a fan of Trag if you play a deck like Frogs. If you play Frogs without traps. Or like in Tengu format, if you play Aegis because you keep so many cards in your hand. But like a weak Trag is just not intimidating. Anyway, Los Mills, Solemn, Torrential, Pot Avarice, 3 power cards. Oh, Brain Control. Is this game with all those cards in Los' hand? Maybe Nate plays Gores. Okay, so Nate drops the Gores. Saved them there. Now he attacks over. Can Los synchro? So this guy had Track and Gores. He had both. I bet Los is upset about that. I think he was. You kind of see it in his facial expression. I don't blame him. And he hits him. Keeps the Gores in defense. Tributes. You know Torrential's gone. Oh, okay. Nate looks like he's fighting. But Los has Avarice. Ooh, Crow. Oh, man. This is an epic finals, man. They're both low. Los already used like everything. He used Torrential, Mirror Force, Solemn, Brain Control. Oh no. 38, 28. Okay, what if Los has his own Gores? That's the only thing I'm afraid of. Okay, at least it's Battle Fader. Tributes for Caius. Oh, this is game if he has nothing. Oh, so he has to return just to stay alive? What if Nate would have attacked? I wonder what would have happened had Nate attacked the turn before. Los would have been at 11. Because remember, he only attacked with Caius. I don't think it would have mattered too much. So quick draw, synchro for a Drill Warrior, and that's game with the Drill Warrior attacking directly. Oh man, that was close. Nate played pretty well that finals. I just want to give him a shout out because he's new to the local. He's not someone I know, but he played pretty well. Both players played well. So I hope you guys enjoyed that finals. I enjoyed commentating over it, and we'll be back soon for another tournament. Bye, guys.